1991 500 SL convertible R129, 39,000 miles. And I'm going to replace the gears for the headrests on this car because they, over time, they get old, they get cracked, and break. And the headrests don't go up and down. So I've got buddy had sent me these from AKG Engineering, and these are the headrest gears that we're going to try out. See if they work. He sent me some gears for my seats. I got videos on that where the seats don't slide forward and backwards because the gears crack. I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's the early R129s. They made these for 12 years. This is kind of like a big beginning of the run here. I have heard that some of the earlier ones, people complaining about that, the gears breaking on the seats, headrests. Not so much on the later ones. I think they might have changed their plastic compound. Yeah, some of the interior plastics on these cars kind of, you know, they start falling apart kind of. Some of it, not all of it, but this one surely. So I'm going to take this top off because it's kind of in the way. I've already got it unlatched, and I got to take it off. You got to have access to all this stuff here, and I don't want to, you know, hit my head on that every 10 minutes and be able to see what I'm doing. But these headrests, this whole part here it's got the seat belt attached, and when you use the button for the headrest, the whole thing from here goes up along with this, so it's quite a deal. So we got to just look up on some instructions and see how it's done. All right. At least it's a beautiful, what is it? I think it's June 1st, 2025. There's a storm somewhere in Mexico. I'm here in Temecula. San Diego's about, oh God, I don't know, 90 miles down here. Pacific Ocean about maybe 30 miles. As a crow flies. If you have to drive down there, it's probably, I don't know, maybe an hour just because of traffic. Without traffic, you get down there in half an hour. Get down to the beach. It's Oceanside, Camp Pendleton. But yeah, there's a storm. I've been tracking the radar, and it's coming this way. So yeah, this is a great little car. It's just time to, you know, I've been fixing everything on this. There isn't hardly anything wrong with this car. I'm just fixing the little things, you know, which is easy. And I got a 300E under that cover, and I've been fixing a ton of stuff on that. I think the next video for that one is I got a new Bluetooth stereo, single DIN to install in that. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, let's just get on with it here. Right, so let's see if I hope I get this done right. Yeah. This is a one-man operation. It's still a pain, kind of a pain, you know. But I can imagine when these people bought these cars brand new for $80,000-$90,000, and they get them home and they've spent that much, you know, they're wealthy people, and they're like, we have to take the top off manually? probably didn't like that very much because it's like a big monolith, you know. But I know that you could drive them to the dealer where you bought it at, or you know, the dealer, I guess any dealer, and they would take them off for you and store them at the dealer there, so you wouldn't have to get your hands dirty. So anyway, so this is just a Harbor Freight hoist, whatever you call it. Let's take a look at this is the mechanism. We're going to be taking all this apart. It's going to be very unusual. But you've got your little button here. You can see how Mercedes has that. A lot of people copied that design, you know. I mean, this is a 91, but you see a lot of manufacturers going to copy. Hey, we like the way that looks. But it's got all the memory functions and everything. You can have 3 different drivers, you know. And then you've got this here. So if you activate this switch, you'll hear the gear spinning. Can you hear it? Yeah. So that's what we're going to be repairing. I want to work on this thing too. These have a tendency to, the clips let go. I want to know why, because it'll come all the way out if you force it. You'll see some of these ones that where people haven't taken care of, and they're just a big old crack gap. So we're going to glue that up. I think the whole back has to come out. Let's see if this thing still works. It does work. Yeah, this right here, a lot of them will these things will stop working, and there's just a cable in there, like almost like a bicycle brake cable, that you have to tighten up a little bit to get it to work again. And there's my homemade toilet seat. Actually, it's I think a 350 watt bass speaker, the bass amp in the trunk. Yeah, these things do open up. This is I have the original parcel shelf, you want to call it. I don't know. I have the original one with the original material and stuff, but somebody gave me their old one that was really nasty, and I stripped it, and then I just went to a fabric store and got this vinyl that I just glued on. Kind of messy, but I didn't want to drill holes in the original thing, you know. Keep it original, but you got to have some sound. I even drilled a hole in here for the bass, so it can have air pushing it out, you know, that kind of technology. And we got a roll bar that goes up. Okay, so I'm gonna move the seat. Battery's got to be connected, huh? Okay, we can do that. Look at that. Put new struts on it. Okay, take this old battery I think this battery was put, yeah, February of 2018. It's a Bosch battery. That's a pretty long time, isn't it? It's 2025. How old does that make it? Like 8 years old? I don't know why it's lasted so long. I guess because it's kind of indoors and climate controlled. I never run it down. It's always charged. I like these older SLs because you can disconnect the battery and nothing happens really. The only thing you gotta do is reset your radio stations, or you know, your bass control, stuff like that. It doesn't like ask you for a code. If it was the original radio, it'd be like enter the code every time you disconnect the battery. That's what I've heard. Okay, so the battery's connected. I had the light here disconnected because I've worked on this car so much. I saved the light. I got the light. It usually goes up there, but you know, stuff like that. So now we got to take the seat bottom out. Slides. This thing gets in the way. So the original floor mats, pretty cool. I should vacuum this thing out. There. Now I'm also going to, while I'm at it, you can see it's the plastic tab here is probably broken. We'll fix that. I know that I have this one, when it was working, I have this all the way up compared to that one is all the way down. And I did that because the seat belt was kind of like, you'd let go of the seat belt and it would be like floppy like that. It wouldn't like, it'd retract real slow, but it would kind of sit there, end up like that, you know, and you can slam the door on it and break it. So I am going to investigate on adding tension to the reel. I did it to the W124 and that worked out perfect. It works every time. Now it just goes back in like it's supposed to. Is this thing still working? Yeah. We gotta take this we gotta take this off. We gotta take this off. I think we gotta take the back off. I'll look up some instructions on it. I've never done this before, but hopefully I'll make a video here so it'll help other people. You know, they're trying to, maybe I'll well, it's part, remind me to glue this, get some of that spray glue, toothpick or whatever, and add it to here. There's a little thing here. I don't know if that's a crack or if it's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna look at the other side. Yeah, that one's got a crack on it too, so it's probably supposed to be like that, so you can insert it in whatever, nice and neat. Does this one work? Oh, see, this one is locked. Oh no, okay, it works. It's just really heavy. God, look at that. The quality. That's real metal. It's not plastic. It's not like a plastic Toyota, plastic Tesla, plastic. Every new car is like so plasticky. What's nice about these old cars is you can take them apart and put them back together, you know, and nothing really breaks. And there's that steering wheel cover that I installed. It's looking pretty sweet. Feels good. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna disconnect the battery because the door's gonna be open. I don't like to drain the battery
And I don't like those little footwell lights and door lights, courtesy lights, on for a couple hours, and it just starts heating up the plastic lens and melting it. Probably wouldn't happen, but you know, who needs that? Okay, now there's two big screws right about here. You can put your finger in there. Yeah, it's right at the very edge here. I probably should have tilted the seats up a little bit. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm going to, because it's, yeah, like that. Okay. I can't believe it, 2018. Man. One time I had a Chevy truck, and I'd gotten a battery from AutoZone, and the battery in it lasted 10 years. And somebody at work had a brand new Interstate battery that they didn't want anymore because they sold the car. I did something. You want this battery? It's brand new. It's a week old. I go, okay. And I put that in my truck, but the battery from AutoZone was 10 years old and it was still working, starting a big Chevy 350 engine. It was a 3/4 ton custom deluxe. Okay, so it's there. Oh, you can see that we got the camera in the right spot. I should turn the light on, but you know, you look down there, you'll see it. They're big Phillips holder downer. Like that. Pretty cool, huh? Huh. There's one there. Same thing with the other side, just feel. Got it. Yeah, this seat's really, it's really got to come apart. Another one, both the same. I don't need this, just a kind of a dumb flashlight, but you know. Okay, so now you just pull straight up, out. Then the bottom of your seat is out. It's out. I guess these, I'll do some more research on them, but these seats were like super expensive to design and all that stuff. Put that somewhere safe. There. Okay. So now that we got that off, and the battery's disconnected, I'll see. Oh, the seat moves. I guess you could move it like this manually. Watch out for these headrests. Yeah, this is another part of the sticky plastic that a lot of 90s cars had. This part's not sticky, but this part here, you can see it. You know, it's got a mirror. I don't even want to use it because the one over there, the hinge broke from the plastic, so I don't, you know. And then these parts right here, these get sticky plastic and they break. You can buy replacements for those. I might do that. This is okay. And then I think the last piece is, see this mirror surround? It's got the sticky plastic. You can, when it gets hot in the sun, it gets sticky. If I was to take that apart, it would crumble into a million pieces. This would be nice to reproduce. I know somebody that does 3D printing. It might be a good thing for him. It's my friend that made the gears. You can buy replacements of these. I think they're maybe $80, you know, but mine hasn't broke yet. Another thing is these rear view mirrors, you try to go like this, you end up breaking the mechanism in there, and it's all controlled by a switch down there. So if I ever sell this car, you know, eventually one day, unless my son wants it, he's afraid to drive it. He says it has too much power. And not really, I mean, compared to some modern cars, but yeah, it kind of feels like a hot rod. Yeah, I would put a sign on here and says, do not move the mirror by hand, use switch. All right, so we got a T25 like here, like that kind of star shaped looking thing. Torx, and then there's two of them here. These, get something to put all these screws in. There's gonna be a lot of them, and this way I can go back and look at the video and see which ones went where. Little inspection mirror. Push down. This one will come out. Some of them will. I've been looking for that. Some of them will have heated seats. Luckily, this one don't need it here, Southern California. Belt, pretty cool. Okay, now this one's a T20. So I can... How small that is. Save that. Okay, then. Okay, so there's another one right here. I think it's missing a screw. It is missing a screw. Huh. Wonder where it went. Run a magnet somewhere. God, could go anywhere. Okay, so. Yeah, 1, 2, Yeah, you can see that. Mechanism. Bizarre. Where'd that screw up gone to? Wow. Wow. It's the big screw. The impossible dream. Jeez. Okay, this is driving me crazy. That's what it looks like. I want to remember which ones go where. And save them. Okay. That's another one. Oh, where's the other one at? Down right. Let's see if the camera pointing the right way right there. This would be the T20. Magnet. There. Same kind. It looks like that. Okay. Now, what's next? Is there one over on this side? So this kind of separates. Now we've got to take another one out, a 220. Ah. Come on, man. Wow, that sucker's. It's in there. Okay. That one has a star washer. Whatever you want to call it. And that is a shiny one. Okay. What else? So we got 1, 2, 3. Where is the Phillips? I guess I could use this. Got a nice green one. Okay, let's ouch. Ouch. Let's take that one out. Okay, on this panel here for the back, just go over it a little bit. It's got a little catch right here, all plastic, so be careful. I think it's plastic. It's got this. It's got one screw hole right here. Phillips. These right here are two Torx that hold the back cushion, and then this one right here. So you got 1, 2, 3 that holds this on. Once you get the screws off, there'll be that material there, and you just kind of separate it with your fingers, and then just pull up and out, and it'll just come right out. Okay, now hard aiming this camera when it's on your forehead, so the GoPro has a quick app, and you can download it and then be able to see where the camera's pointing at. So I try to keep it adjusted, you know, somewhat. It's not the easiest thing. Okay, so let's I recharged the battery. It just needed to be recharged on this. So now we got to remove this whole piece here. This. I'm not sure how this piece comes off, but it just looks like there's a screw there. I think I'll release that. See which one it is. This one? Yeah. All right. And it's got a washer. It's a black one. No, kind of black. Okay, we're starting a new part thing, screw thing, because it gets pretty crazy. Okay, there's this one here. This is a T20. No washer on this one. It's small and it's silver. Huh. It's probably a T20. Got a star washer that just dropped. Shoot. There you go. Yeah, that's a little one. Got a star washer somewhere. Okay. So there's the seat belt thing. I think look at this top. Yeah, see it's broke right here. It's supposed to be up there. So we're gonna have to glue that. Wow. What's holding all this thing? What? Huh. Oh, there's a seatbelt rail. I think I'll be able to take that apart. Okay, I think there's another one. I think there's one screw in here. I don't know if I got the camera pointed at the right place, but it's right there. Wow. A lot of fuzz. I think that goes to this. I don't know. Yeah, it does. Okay, get my magnet. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, that one behind the reel has got a black washer. Okay, there's that. I think it's free. It's free. What's that? How's that coming up? Kind of bizarre. Does that separate? Yeah, there's this rod that goes through this plastic. And figure out how that comes apart. Wow. Okay. Wow. there's this part. So yeah, so this one, can we see it? This one's got a clip here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got 5 fasteners. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Okay, and there's the broken plastic right there. Gonna have to try to glue that back. I guess it's real common for these things to come loose or break. So I'm going to take that off right now and save what I can of it. Ooh. We're going to JB weld this back together. Save that, a safe place. Come on, don't do that, camera. I keep knocking this camera into things. Okay, so time consuming, huh? So there's the seatbelt. Look at all that fuzz. I know what I need for that. I got my turbo fan. These things are cool. I got this thing to review, and man, I use this thing every day. Blow off that table, the seats. Just turn it on. Hold down. And you got 3 speeds. Got a trigger. Watch this. If it the mechanism that loosens up after a while. When this thing stops working, you got to take this thing apart and get to these and tighten it up. It's bizarre. And this is metal. Yeah, that is solid. Okay. So where are the headrest gear things? I think they're hiding in this. We have to. Wow, look at that. Look at the size of those torques. Oh my God. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I think we got to take 1, 2. This is a T40 socket. Still has the assembly marks and the paint. Inspected by Hans. Pass. Note there's blue Loctite on these to reapply. this whole headrest comes out. Big washers. Okay, now. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a, looks like a 10 millimeter right here. And I'm pretty sure you gotta unloosen this. Where's my magnet? There. Yeah. I put the two bolts or the two Torx back in just to hold this thing up. No washer. Put that there. Get this. Yeah, I think that's what you gotta do. You got one. Come on, man. Jeez. Stubborn. Come on, you can do it. You can come out. I know you want to come out of there. So that. Ta-da. Okay, so now we got this out. Greasy. There's a lot of grease back here, so be careful. Wow. Flashlight. Full daylight, but it's dark in here. I don't know. Yeah. That's a bee. Bruno checked it. Yeah, there's tons of grease on this stuff here. Put a couple bolts back in just to be able to get this off. And this has got 1, 2 washers. Okay, I got it out. I did find the little cap, and it just looks like this. Just got two little things, squeeze and it pulls off. Thank God that didn't break, I guess. And then I was thinking, you know, I got the motor loose for it and everything down here, and then I was going, that's, you know, I'm gonna get the shaft out somehow. Then when I pulled it out, the shaft actually goes right into, where did it go? It goes right into, there's a little place for it to go. It's right in here. It's just like a speedometer. And you just take it and you just pull up. And where'd it go? There it is. This camera pointing in the right place. Right there. So when you put it back together, you just, you know, you just stick it in there and hope that it slides into its little square hole. So I got that off. So now I can replace the gears, and it just looks like a couple circlips right here. Take those off. And the gears, here's this. Let's take a look at this. So I'm using a chest mount, not a head mount. I got this a little while ago. I've never tried it. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe it's easier for... Oh, there's that part of that gear. I don't know where the other part of this is, but I'd like to find it. So this has got some kind of white lithium grease. You can see it. I have to try to get these clips off. Probably going to go flying across the room. Lots of grease. What can I use? Wow. I actually got this off. See these little... I found these a long time ago. So, keep track of big gear goes on this side. Now these have splines. You see, this it's got splines. So the new gear. I'd like to find the other half of that gear. Where'd it go? So we take a look at this. Look like they're both the same. There's no splines. So that's gonna go, the big one's gonna go over here. And you can see that these have a different pitch, but let's see. Try to get this over here. Got it. Did not fly across the room. Okay, so big one's going on this side, small one over on this side. And then we have to try to separate, get that thing off. Wow. Dunlap. This is really old. This is from the 60s. Come on, man. My God. But I hate these electric cords. Okay. Let's find some small socket that we can that'll work. Okay. Tap this down. Don't want to mess up the gear, but you know. There. So, it does spin, but it is pretty tight. Okay, so I put a bunch of grease on here. It's kind of like white lithium grease. See if that helps. I think they're a little bit tight, but we'll see. This might. Put that down in the hole. This is just a screwdriver that'll fits into that slot real good. So this thing moves up and down. Gosh. You can see they put grease on there at the factory. I don't know, man. See if that helps. Grease it up. Okay, I got the battery hooked up. I put this mechanism back in here. I haven't put the headrest on because I wanted to see if this thing works. Make sure I got the power. So it's this little guy right here. It works. Cool, huh? Nice. Okay, so I've got this back in. To get it back in before you put this part in. This part is out. Put this headrest in through the hole onto this kind of ledge or whatever you want to call it. And 2 bolts here, two bolts and a 110 millimeter, and then you're on. Okay, I'm using this chest mount. The only thing I don't like about it is that this GoPro camera has 2 microphones and it picks everything up. So I noticed when I did some playback, I can hear myself breathing really hard. So I'll try not to breathe. Tip to get that gear out, you expose it and you got your broken gears and you're trying to get them off. Like me, I mean, I was like a gorilla with I think it's the small gear. You can take a punch and tap that pin, and that will take that pin out of the entire thing. It's the pin is the thing with the little square hole that the cable goes in on the right hand side here. So for that gear you can do that. Just go easy tapping the new one in the way I did. I mean, I never done it, but I got it lined up, you know, not cattywampus like that. Just good and straight, tap, 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 you know, on either side. Yeah, then grease it up, and it seemed to work pretty good. Let me see. Now that I got this should go up. So let's try to do that real quick before my wife gets down here. She likes coming down here and watching her movies on the big screen. She used to not do that, but it's kind of like I can't do any work with her. Okay, we got that. Just rest it on there. Twist it. Open the door. And here it is here. Let's test it out. Break that thing. And all the way up. Yeah, the motor just stops. It has kind of something where it feels the strain, and it just stops either up or down. Works pretty good, huh? Yeah. So now it's just time to put it back together. I'm gonna do putting it back together is reversal of the way you took it apart, so I don't think I'm gonna film that. The next part, I'm gonna do a separate video for this seat belt, because that's going to take me at least an hour or two. Hopefully I can get it out. I know that it's got a squib. I think it has an explosive charge on this end here, and it might go down in here. Something might be holding it. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's these two torques here. All right, anyways, I'll see you later. It's John. One more job done.